Hello everyone, I am Akshat Mehta and currently I am pursuing my bachelor's degree in Computer Science and Information Technology from Acropolis Institute of Technology and Research. The topic which we gonna cover in this video is functional dependency in DBMS. Now let's see the content which we gonna cover in this video. They are as follows: definition and its type with example. Now let's start with the definition of functional dependency. Functional dependency is basically a constraint which describes the relationship between the attribute in the table. It helps to maintain the quality of the database in DBMS. It specifies the relationship between two sets of attributes, where one attribute determines the value of another attribute. Let us understand this concept with the help of an example. Here we can see that x determines y, where the attribute set on the left hand side of the arrow x is called determinant and y is called the dependent. There are four types of functional dependency: trivial functional dependency, non-trivial functional dependency, multi-valued dependency, and transitive dependency. First, trivial dependency. In trivial functional dependency, a dependent is always a subset of the determinant. That is, if x determines y, then y is the subset of x. Now let us understand this with the help of an example. Here, roll number and name determines name. With the help of roll number and name, we can determine the name attribute. Means that the dependent name is a subset of determinant set roll number and name. That is, dependent is already present in the determinant set. We are not getting anything new from it. This type of dependency is called trivial functional dependency. Second, non-trivial functional dependency. It is just the opposite of trivial functional dependency. Here, the dependent is strictly not a subset of the determinant. That is, if x determines y and y is not a subset of x, then it is called non-trivial functional dependency. Now, let us understand this with the help of an example. Consider same student table. Now let us take another functional dependency. Roll number and name determines age. We can determine age using roll number and name. So it is a valid functional dependency. Now if we observe, the dependent name is not a subset of determinant, roll number and age. That is, determinant attribute is not present in dependent attribute. This kind of dependency are non-trivial dependency. We are finding something that we don't already know. Third, multi-value functional dependency. In multi-valued functional dependency, entities of the dependent set are not dependent on each other. That is, if A determines B and C and there exists no functional dependency between B and C, that is, there should not be functional dependency B determines C and C determines B. That only we can say that A determines B and C is a multi-valued functional dependency. Now let us understand this with the help of another example with the given table. From the example, we can write that bike model determines manufacturing year and color. But this dependency will become multi-valued dependency when there is no functional dependency between the dependent in our case. It is manufacturing year and color. Now let us check by using manufacturing year. Can we determine the color uniquely? The answer is no. This kind of case is invalid functional dependency and vice versa is also not possible. So this type of dependency is called multi-valued functional dependency. Fourth, transitive functional dependency. Here we have one functional dependency. A determines B and another functional dependency B determines C. Then with the help of A, we can determine C into the rule of transitivity. This is a transitive functional dependency. Now let us understand this with the help of another example with the given table. Here we have two functional dependency. First is employee ID determines department name and the second is department name determines department building. So with the help of transitivity, we can say that through employee ID, we also determine department building. Now another part would be continued in the next video. Thank you.